Welcome back to our Fable game. As you can see, I am still Chicken Chaser, and my character is not wearing clothes because we boasted that we would beat this mission naked. So, yeah. Y'all were talking about this while I was playing Mario the other day. I was like, you know what? That is a great game. That game is a lot of fun, so let's go play that. And so I did. Let's change this back to controller. Yes. For some reason, I started over here. I don't think I was actually over here because we were doing the quest things. So I don't know what quite happened there, but such is life. Let's actually no. Let's cast our spell. Let's heal up a little bit. Take out some wasps. Alright, doing our good deed.
Dead.
How did that wasp have a potion? Is always a fair question, but... Oh! Were these what we were talking about yesterday? The doors that talk to you and tell you to do certain stuff? No? Maybe not? I haven't found one of those yet, but I could have swore this game had like doors that told you like you had to be a certain weight to walk through, or you had to do a certain thing to Alright, let's take out that guy, because those guys are the worst for me. Combat's not terrible in this game. I know that it's a little dated, that it's just, okay, press the button, or press the block button that blocks. I know everyone wants like the real time. Oh, you need to press the block button at the exact right time to parry. That's better combat. Or you need to do, you know, those sort of things. But I don't think it's terrible to just have a simple combat. I mean, the first God of War was pretty simple combat too, and people love that still. So I don't necessarily think there's a problem with having a really simple combat that's just press the button and it attacks, press the other button and it blocks. Like, obviously, combat isn't the main focus of this game. It's not like the best thing in the world, but it's good enough to get the job done. Alright, that guy's got a bow too, so we're going to teach him a lesson about using crossbows and being a jerk. There we go. Grab our gold, grab our experience, and I think I saw up here, was this one of the doors? That's the way out, but this... Oh. We just got some potions. Never hurts to explore, I guess. What do we got? A potion that permanently boosts the amount of magic you have. Okay. That is really good. Signs. And like, I know this game is an open world, but for its time... What? Was someone yelling at me? What was that? For its time, I mean, this is a pretty decent sized like map. Like, each area isn't huge, but you still have a lot of areas to visit, so I appreciate that. Alright, this is bandits again, right? Dude's holding his own over there. Doesn't even need me. He's just punching that bandit right in the face. Alright, you need 5 silver keys to open that. I do not have 5 silver keys.
Chaser. Do you chase chickens?
Giant beetles. Apparently, giant beetles that don't want to go down. There we go.
That's a bad one, Finn.
I like that, so in this game there's like a title system where you can buy, kind of like what they do in wrestling games, where obviously they can't say your player name because they can't program every single player name in there, right? So they give you titles where you can be like, oh, well, people colloquially know me as the Wolf or things like that. So I love that system, but I love how you start out as Chicken Chaser. And so even though you're saving these people's lives,
have set up a
they're insulting you and calling you the Chicken Chaser while you're saving their lives. Like,
I hope you got the gold they want. These bandits will kill us for fun.
alright, are these my guys to escort? No?
Hey, over it. I'm afraid this path is
Maybe.
private. It'll cost you to get through.
A private path, huh?
Or we can always use your head as an ornament. Either way suits us. So, unless you're wanting to... And the shiny's over.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that. Instead, I like that you can aim your bow right at someone and he's not doing anything. Like, oh, I wonder why that guy's pulling his arrow back. I wonder why he's aiming at me. What could he possibly be doing? I do not know. Apparently missing. That was like dead on. There we go.
Rip the swines up.
Alright. That problem's solved. Let's solve some more problems. That is a lot of people, actually. Okay, apparently you can't block with your back. I guess that's realistic and fitting. I guess I earned that. I know there's like multipliers and stuff, and the higher your multiplier gets, the better. And I know there's also like a door that you need to get like 25 times multiplier on or something like that. So gotta work on that if I wanna get through that door. I also appreciate, and again, this is an old game, right? So you saw there, depending on how you're swinging, your attack animation changes and the kind of attack you do changes. And again, that wasn't always a thing, right? We take that for granted now that depending on how you're swinging and how you're doing things, your attack animation changes. But there was a time where it was just X was attack. That was it. You had an attack. The idea of different attack animations was still something, you know, far off and non-existent. You see, like there, I attacked in the middle of attacking,
To use the apologize expression.
and so it caused a different kind of attack to happen. And that's, I mean, that's a cool feature, right? Again, that's not something that always was, so seeing that in these older games is kind of cool. We take it for granted now, but it wasn't always. Flame augmentation. I forgot you could augment weapons in this game. We'll have to see if this weapon can take an augment. I forgot about that system. What else do we have? 500 gold. Well, shoot. Can't sneeze at that. And a steel pickaxe. Well. Shame I spent money on something, but this is better anyways, so. Still, very cool. Makes money. We can get a house here soon, I think. I don't remember how much those cost, but I remember like buying houses and businesses. I can't remember if it's the second one or if you can do in this one where when you buy a business, it gives you like passive income and you just slowly gain gold. Really cool systems. Oh, here's a talking door. What do you want from me, talking door? These are the coolest. The demon door. These ancient guardians were built to protect all manners of secret, but if you can satisfy the door, it may let you through.
This is the deal. You perform an act of great evil in my sight, and I'll pop open.
This is my good playthrough. I'm not doing anything evil. Nope, apparently that's not considered evil. Okay. That door may forever remain sealed, sadly. Alright. Let's go rescue these guys really quick. Apparently they don't need rescue. There's... Oh, no, I didn't mean to hit you.
Get off me! Oh what? Dear. Tell me why. You look like
He didn't last long.
Okay.
The nose.
He didn't last long.
What's up with this prat?
There's just like a wandering horde of traitors who just beat those guys to smithereens. Like, did they even need me? Which is something else I appreciate. I appreciate that NPCs can fight back a little bit, right? That it's not just like, oh, they're so helpless, they need saving, or else they just instantly die. They're so helpless. Aren't you gonna help them? Like, it's nice to see that they got a little bit of fight in them. I also like the ground finishers. Appreciate a good ground finisher. Unlock our Cullis Gates so that we can teleport to and fro. Because the world is big enough that it needs the ability to teleport to and fro. If I remember right, we're going to run into werewolves, aren't we? Isn't that a part of the deal? Isn't there like werewolves or something that we run into? I can't believe it's been this long. It's been long enough since I played the game that I can't remember what's going to happen. That's kind of cool, right? Like, people always talk about what's one game you wish you could forget and play from the start again. Ooh. That was a nasty little ambush. This is not good. Like, really bad. That was actually dangerous. But yeah, I know a lot of people talk about like, oh, what's one thing you wish that you could forget and play again? And I know some people have said Fable, so it's kind of cool to be able to play it again without really remembering what's going to happen next.
I need to see your combat multiplier get higher before I swing a jar.
Oh, we were just talking about this guy. So you got to get that combat multiplier. I think it's like 25 or something, and then talk to that dude while it's still going in order to open it up. So maybe when I come back through there, I'll have to do better with that guy.
Thank Avo you're here! I thought we were going to die in this hellish place. We have to get to the Barrow Fields at the other end of Darkwood. You lead the way. We'll be right behind you. The sooner we put this forest behind us, the better. There are unnatural things out there.
Alright. We have one boast.
Right behind you!
Use the follow and wait expressions to have them follow and wait.
In Darkwood.
Good morning,
you'll find
Swaddle.
the
How's it going this morning? Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see, where's my sword? I want to see if my sword can take can take some fire. Oh, you get all your stats in here. I've never fallen in love, apparently. That's cool. Where is my weapon? Here we go. No, that's just the logbook. Oh, it's under... I forget there's these sub-tabs. Okay. Can this sword take an augment? Yes. Now we've got a flaming sword. Just what we needed. How's everyone doing this morning? And this guy is the werewolf, right?
Ah, help! Something bit me and left me for dead. Please, let me come with you.
We can't let him follow. He's infected. He'll be eating our guts before we know it.
We have sworn a traitor oath. We have to help him.
This isn't a good idea.
This is not a good idea,
at all.
no.
I can pay well, and there won't be any trouble. I just have to hope someone else will help me, or I won't last the
If I
day.
remember right, that guy will turn into the werewolf and attack my party. And I am responsible for
Right
these
behind
guys.
you.
So, sorry. Can't risk it. Ooh, there's something up here. Is the switch holder finished? I'm itching to see how it turns out. Emmy is so talented. It is
This is what being a
almost
traitor
finished.
is all about. Not standing by
She
us.
was going to do some resin last night and finish things up, but we ended up having a few other things come up, so she's actually doing the resin today. So you'll probably see it either if she does a live today with her resin pouring, or see it tomorrow with once it's finished, once the
I have a
resin
bad
pouring
feeling
is
about this.
complete.
Watch out!
We never should have come this way.
Alright, werewolf. These guys are tough. They got a lot of HP.
Lead the way!
Alright, what do you want, Dor?
Beware, traveler. I block the way to all but the most combat-hardened. If you request, my guardians will test your mettle in combat. Meet their challenge.
No, we're not gonna fight the door right now. we got traitors to keep alive. Hope she goes live. Love seeing her work.
sure
I
that
think
won't
she
happen
might
to
be
us.
planning on going live this morning, or probably maybe this morning, this afternoon. I don't know exactly when she's planning on doing
Those spores are lethal.
Keep your distance, everyone!
the things. So I'll ask her when she's up and doing it if it's something that.
I must say,
She's
I'm
gonna
looking
do.
forward to seeing my wife and children again.
All right, let's pop all these spores.
Alive at the end of this.
I know she's gonna make an extra bear today that she wasn't necessarily planning on making, but I got
There's plenty of
an
business at
invitation
Barrowfield
last
after all this.
night.
I'm sure there will be.
Hang on, I gotta fix my chat so I can see what y'all are saying. It's a little bit too small here. Bear with me a second. There we go. Let's see. This game was so funny. I'm usually scared at scenes like this, but the dialogue was so silly. I wasn't scared when I play it. I think they did a great job of balancing that for that exact reason, because like this is supposed to be a scary scene. You see like this bandits all taken up, and there's mushrooms, the dark forest, but it is just silly enough and has just enough fun to it that's not like, oh, this is a horror game, but rather this
The
is,
trainer camp is through
a
the
tense
next gate.
action game.
We can get healed there.
Yes, we must go quickly.
So yeah, they did a great job balancing
Just
everything
think
in
of
this
the
game, I
profits we'll
think.
make at the end of this.
You're now renowned enough to use the manly arm.
I don't notice a difference with this fire. I'm
have
not
reached
certain that the fire
recognized
augment was
status.
actually doing anything for me, you know? But last night I got an
Try to get
invitation,
your combat multiplier.
and it's not like, don't take this as like, oh, I'm finally there. People are offering me things, but I did get an invitation from a brand, but it's a pilot, so I know that it's going out to a lot of people. So it wasn't like the brand reached out to just me and said, hey, we want to make a deal with you. It was they reached out to a few people, and I was chosen as one of those people they reached out to try and make a deal. So, Rice Krispies is doing a thing, and they want people to make videos for Rice Krispies. So she's going to make a Rice Krispie bear that we will hopefully be able to make a little bit of a video on and submit it to them and see maybe if they're interested in that. Good morning, Dexter. Welcome in, Dexter. Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad to have you here. So again, it's not like some magical, like, oh, I finally made it and a brand wants me, but you know, I did get the invitation, so you know, hopefully they like my work, and this means that in the future I will get more work, is what I'm hoping it means. Yeah, it is awesome. So I made the video last night. We're gonna make a second video to submit today with the Rice Krispie bears and all of Emmy's work, and we're gonna see maybe if we can't get their attention. So they say, hey, you know, this person might be worth sponsoring or paying them to make another video or two.
We made it to the first camp. Excellent.
So
we can stay here until you're ready to move on.
I'm pretty excited for that.
Here, the better, as far as we sell great clothes.
Hello, old friends.
Looking for...
Oh, haven't seen you for a while.
Alright, let's heal up our guys.
We're on our way to Barrow Field, but I'm sure I'll see you again.
For you, sir.
Buy some health potions. Fake wedding rings. Okay, I forgot about this too. You can see that, so there's an economy in this game. So this emerald costs 700 gold, but they're going to charge me 724 for it. So if I buy it and sell it somewhere else, I would lose money. But this costs 360 gold, but is regularly worth 450. So buying some of these and trading these elsewhere means I could make some money. Let's grab some pie. The Crunchy Chick. I actually found one of these yesterday while we were out and about. We were talking about the Crunchy Chicks yesterday. We were in a craft store and they had a little Crunchy Chick. So I took a picture. I'm going to put it in the Discord today because we were talking about this. These things are evil and adorable, and I found one. I'm very happy for that. A beer keg. Okay, so you can trade those for money too. We need a shovel for digging things up, so we're going to buy one of those. You are not a bad person. Originally written to help reformed bandits and serial killers to become accepted members of society, this book teaches you how to appear less scary to impressionable villagers. It seems not waving your weapon about, avoiding dark clothes and evil tattoos, and letting out the old giggle all work a treat. Brilliant. That is a brilliant book. We're going to go ahead and buy that, and then we might buy a little bit more. We'll see. This is still early on, right? Yes, this is like the third or fourth quest, so it's definitely still way early on in the game. Ooh, I can get a better bow, though. Let's get a better bow. And let's buy some... Let's buy some of these to trade for a little bit of money. And equipment. Wield the crossbow. Alright. Let's take these guys to safety. Oh, missed a treasure chest. Nice. So yesterday I was processing all of my video from when we did the live with all of my pictures, and I think I'm going to do a few more picture lives like that because I got a lot of great content for that, and I've always
This takes me
like
right
my
back
goal
to
has
that
always
first
been
game
to
of
be like a photographer on social media and such, and I wanted to be like a photography account. So the fact that those did really well for making videos and a lot of good content means that maybe I need to do a couple more of those to get the content I want to do and maybe get into the niche that I really want to belong to. We'll see though. Obviously I don't want to give up these kind of lives. Are still a lot of fun. I like doing the gaming with you guys too, so it's not like it's something that I'm going to stop doing. But shoot, sorry. This guy's kicking my butt. There we go. But it's something that I might just, like, every time I go out and do photography, maybe that will just be, like, the next live after going out and doing a photo shoot will be going over the photos and maybe, like, editing the photos, because that was great content. It was great interactions. It gave me a lot of stuff to then build off of from there. And it's a little bit more in the niche I want. And I'm not a huge, like... I know that every single person on TikTok will tell you, like, oh, you gotta niche down, you can only post within your niche, you're not allowed to post anything but your niche. But, like, I've never really believed in having to do a niche, you know? Like, I post whatever I want to post, and if people see that and like that, then they see that and like that, and if they don't, then, you know, I'm still gonna post what I want to post, right? Like, and I can see some issues with, like, the niching down. Like, I posted my photography videos, and because I don't really do a ton of photography stuff, like, it got almost no views, so am I gonna break onto photography TikTok, or is everything going to flop? We're going to see, but the good news is, you know, I do this for me first and foremost, so even if something flops, it's not like, oh no, I have no value, or, you know, I'm only doing this for money, so that was super not cool that things flop, so I'm never gonna do that again because it's all about the money, you know, it's all for fun, so I get to post whatever I want to do and do whatever I want to do. So if I want to do some more photography for a little bit, there's no issue with that. And I definitely don't envy all the people who have the big TikTok accounts who feel like I can only post this one thing because that's my niche and that's the only thing my audience likes. And if I try and post anything else, then they won't give me any likes, views, and people will unfollow and leave me. So I can't do anything creative or anything that I want to do because it'll risk ruining my brand. Like, that doesn't sound like fun, right? Like, and I get that some people take it seriously as work, so it's not about fun. But at the same time, if you're not enjoying it, like, what's the point? What's the point of doing anything if you don't enjoy doing it, right? So, I know the best advice is to just follow your niche and only post one thing, but my advice is to do the opposite and just post what you think is fun and do what you like. And if you grow your account naturally through that way, then you don't ever have to worry about offending your niche and people leaving or abandoning you. I think it's also much healthier. Oh my god, you just reminded me of this old Barbie ad, Be Who You Want to Be, B-A-R-B-I-E, Barbie girl. Ooh, what is this giant red thing? Oh, that's what the giant red thing is. Alright, let's take on the troll. If I remember right, these have slow area attacks, so that's what we gotta be careful of. That thing has a huge health bar. Absolutely huge. Here we go. Doing better. This qualified as a boss fight back in the year 2000 when this came out. This, I don't think this is quite a boss fight by today's standards, but still pretty fun. And down he goes. But also, like, posting whatever you want to post and not having to post your niche gives you one other benefit that people don't talk about enough, but, you know me, I talk about everything as much as I want to, so I'm going to talk about it. TikTok is terrible for when someone gets one viral video that people like, they then run that joke into the ground and absolutely kill that joke by just doing it over and over and over again and posting the same joke 1,000 times in a row. Like, there's a guy, no hate to him, but there's a guy who does like the Southern Dad where he sticks a pillow in his shirt and does, quote, something a Southern Dad would do. And it was a good joke the first time, but because that one got so popular, people now demand that he do that joke over and over and over again, and now the guy's account is just 3 times a day, every day. He puts a pillow under his shirt and pretends to be an old Southern Dad doing something. And, like, it's no longer a good joke. It is beaten to death and a half. So I dislike that when someone, quote, finds their niche and is like, oh, my niche is this joke, and then they proceed to do that joke nonstop for forever. I've blocked so many accounts because, like, that they found their niche in an account that I used to like that did, different things, and things I enjoyed started just doing the same joke over and over and over again because that's what they think their niche is, and now that's what's getting them views, and that's not for me.
Maze seeks an audience with you again. You will find him in Oakvale Tavern.
All right, I completed my boast, so let us put armor back on again. I guess we'll wear our robe. Get some trousers. I got leather boots, so I no longer have to run around naked. TikTok ruins a lot. I'm happy off of it right now. I think most people feel that way. That they're like, oh, I love TikTok, and then you spend like a week away from TikTok and you realize just like how polluted TikTok is, how much you dislike it, because like, why did I spend 6 hours a day on this? Was this really worth all my time that I've invested into watching things? So yeah, I think most people when they take a break from TikTok realize how much happier they are without it.
Hello. I remember you. We thought you died in that awful bandit raid all those years ago.
No. Someone remembers me.
So where have you been all this time?
I don't remember someone remembering
You do remember me, don't you? I was looking for Rosie, my teddy bear, just before the raid. After that day,
I think I still have Rosie, don't I?
Stone, but I never really liked it there. Are you all right? I think I lost you there for a second. Anyway, I have to go now, but it was great to see you again. Bye.
I'm so sick of hearing running up that hill on Instagram, so I know it's completely overused on TikTok. My FYP is so broad that it's all still interesting to you.
Over here.
That one, the oh no sound, like, oh man, that oh no sound still flies around TikTok, right? Like,
there you are.
That one has been beaten to the ground.
Too famous to be seen round here. I'm afraid I've heard nothing more of your sister, and there's little else I can do. There is hope yet, though. A blind seeress lives among Twinblade's bandit clan. She may be able to tell you about your sister.
Pretty sure that blind seeress is your sister, if I remember correctly.
The seeress stands next to the bandit king himself. And it's no coincidence the bandits have been doing so well lately. Have you heard of Twinblade?
But there was
He was a
actually a
hero
really
once.
interesting conversation
Yes,
going
giant
on
of a man.
from
He had
TikTok
little
after I
patience
just
for
got
the
done
guild
bashing it. It'll talk about
He
something
left
interesting they
and
did.
brought together a dozen
So some guy
bandit
was doing a
factions.
video series
I
where
always suspected he was behind
was
the
trying
attack
to
on your
deliver
home.
a penny to Mr.
This
Beast,
could be your
which
chance for
I have my own
revenge.
thoughts about Mr. Beast. I won't get into that here.
The camp can't be far
But
from here. The
he was
village is
doing
often
it
under
like
attack.
as an old school
I've left a
kind of
postcard
vlog
with
where it
the
was just
details.
like I wake up each morning and I talk about, you know, what I did during my day or what I'm going to do during my day and those sort of things. Like an actual old style vlog or blog. So people liked that and they were responding well and saying like, hey, I wish we had more content like this. I wish there was more that was just, you know, vlogging style rather than what we have on YouTube now. So maybe we might see a return to that kind of content. That I much prefer the vlogging and lifestyle compared to where everyone's like super niche down now, where it's all like, okay, everything on YouTube has to be directly targeted. I talk for 3 minutes and then I do an ad and then I gotta do a sub story. I need to do, you know, this because I have to break this video down into other things. Like this whole idea of if I'm gonna make a 1 hour long content video, then it needs to be something that I can break down into 20 TikToks. It needs to be 3 Instagram Reels, and it also has to apply to my Patreon, and then I need to be able to move some of the content over into starting seeding the next long form. Like, it's all so fake. It's all so fake that I really truly believe YouTube has been fully ruined by everyone just trying to make a buck off of it. There's nothing genuine on there anymore. It just all turns into this lust for, I'm going to make this video, but I'm only making this video because I want to turn it into something else. No one cares if you're first. Like, let people comment what they want. Is it hurting anyone? Oh, the whole, like, putting first on people's comments. I used to have a few people who did that. I really like that. Or the, like, I'm so early, I can't believe that I'm first. I don't have any problem with that. The first thing has been going on forever. People need to get over it, the commenting first. That has been around about probably since the age of the first internet boards, I would say. We've had those sort of things. Romantic gifts, wedding rings. Ooh. Emeralds sell for a lot. Great deal. Maybe I'll have to buy... Let's sell. Will he buy my... these for... Yes. Sell all those for a quick buck, and then we will buy all these emeralds and sell those to make some money too. We are on our way. Get some fish. We need a fishing rod. The sock method. Subtitled, How to Make Yourself Sexier in 10 Days. This guide advises its readers how to master really heroic poses, learn to flirt, wear stylish clothing, and avoid bad haircuts. Making friends. Among the gems of wisdom contained in this book are these. It is generally considered ill manner to hit people. Albion is a materialistic place. Shower people with gifts and they'll love you for it. And performing good deeds will make everyone appreciate you more. The Windbreaker Rulebook. This guide to making yourself obnoxious. Include the following tips. Learn to swear and do it whenever you please. Hit people for no reason at all. And break wind with wild abandon. I love these books. The You Are Not a Bad Person. We already saw that one. Alright. Spent all of our money. We got our quest. Let us return to the guild hall. I will say though, if we're talking about annoying things on forums, there is one annoying thing on one forum that I cannot get over, and that is on Reddit. Reddit has become this cesspool of someone will make a post like, does anyone else feel a pain in their chest and a tingling in their left arm? Like, they're making clearly it is a serious post that could use a useful reply to say, hey, you should see a doctor, right? We agree that maybe you should see a doctor on that. But yet the first 5,000 replies that you're going to have to go through are people making stupid jokes, or they're then like someone will start a song and then someone else will sing the rest of the song and the next part of the song, and like nothing to do with the topic at all, nothing to do on the forum, and it'll just go on and on and on with off topic, and no one will actually answer the question or, you know, do anything about the question, and that is beyond annoying. Are they going to come out with another Fable? Last time we were talking about Fable, someone said that they were making a new Fable, and I checked it out. I believe they are. I think they are doing another Fable. There's some information on it, but there hasn't really been like anything on it, if that makes sense. Like there's talk about it. There's talk about another Fable is in the work, but there's not a whole lot of information about it just yet. So we don't really know if there's gonna be a new Fable that's actually gonna be like coming out, but we can hope so. But we can really hope so.
He's a fine hero.
Hopefully there'll be more information soon, but yeah, there's not a whole lot of information on it just yet, so we do not know. Let's take out the Hobbs. That's the last I heard too, but it was so long ago I've heard nothing since, so I wasn't sure if it's dead or still in the works. I'm pretty confident it's probably dead, because there hasn't been a whole lot, but maybe, hopefully. Alright, we're gonna kill more Hobbs and Whisper. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, hello.
Alright, we're gonna do this quest, and then we're gonna sell a bunch of stuff, and hopefully we'll have enough time to gear up and earn a new title besides Chicken Chaser. And that'll probably be our run for the day. I believe they announced it when they announced the new Xbox, or when the new Xbox came out. That wasn't terribly long ago, was it? Well, it's been what, a year, maybe? How long has it been since the new Xbox has been announced? Time is so wonky now, like, I can't even remember half the stuff that's going on, because it's like, oh, that was 10 years ago? Yeah, that makes sense. Like, trying to figure out how long ago something actually was is a task and a half. And I know that people are doing that more and more with the whole, like, remember that the 90s was 30 years ago? Like, trying to remember if it was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, is darn near impossible half the time. And it only gets harder as you get older, right? Okay, this person is very annoying. Okay, that was much easier just to shoot them with the crossbow. Like, when we were at the beach and I was doing the hot tub stuff, so I remembered that my doctor said, don't get in any hot tubs, but only while you're recovering. And then we were talking about, well, have I been in a hot tub since the doctor said that, you know, to make sure that I'm going to be okay, we're not going to run into any issues. And my wife was like, yeah, we went to a hot tub in November, so you're okay, you've already done this, so don't worry about it. And then we were trying to remember, wait, was it last November that we went to the hot tub, or was it the November before? Like, has it been a year, or has it only been half a year, or has it been 2 years? And, like, trying to legitimately remember how long it's been has been such a struggle, because time flies so fast that it's legitimately so hard to tell how long has time passed between these events, because it just all blends together. And, like, someone explained that it makes sense that, like, when you're a kid, if there's like a concert you want to go to and that concert is a year away and you're only 10 years old, like, that's gonna seem like so long, because a year, if you're only 10 years old, is a tenth of your life, right? That is a super long amount of time. But when you're 30, 1 year, it's like, oh, You know, that's basically a 30th of your life. That's a much less amount of time, right? That's 1/30th. That's nothing compared to how long. So that was the explanation that someone gave for why time flies when you get older, is that you just have so much time under your belt that relatively it's not as long. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but it makes sense to me. You know, if you're 5 years old and you have to wait a few months, you've only been alive a few months, so that's gonna seem like forever. Dude, I can't even remember if my husband made it into bed last night. I think I remember him snoring next to me, but I can't be sure. Sometimes we just have to accept we're not gonna remember anything. And I know that, like, the Mandela effect, like, I love the Mandela effect. I love the whole, like, mass misremembering of things, and there are things that I'm certain of that have changed, like Fruit of the Loom. I have no doubt that the Fruit of the Loom changed. If there was a cornucopia in the Fruit of the Loom, I will fight anyone on that. That existed. But also, like, if we can't remember what we had for breakfast, is memory truly, like, anything we want to trust or rely?
The little sods cracked open my crates down by the river.
And then, to build on that,
Guess that's where we should go.
How much of our legal system, how much of the world and history before our existence was based on people's memory? Like, oh, I was a eyewitness to that event, and I remember it going down this way, but it happened a couple months ago. Like, okay, how much of that is actually something you remember, and how much of that is just fake memories now? How many people are in prison because of someone's fake memories? Like, that is a terrifying thought to have, that people were imprisoned based on someone's fake memories, and we just kind of went with it. It's like, oh, that person was there, they must remember it, they must accurately know what happened. I can't imagine that. I really can't.
Who's next?
I just can't believe that. I'm so flabbergasted by that. I am not doing well at this mission of killing 10 more hobs than Whisper did. I might not win this boast. I think, aren't you supposed to attack her? If you attack her instead, don't you get the, all the perks and she can't fight because you knocked her out? I don't remember if that's the way to cheese this and win it.
You really don't like hobs, do you?
Or just stand on the bridge so she can't get by. I remember that there were ways to do this.
You really don't like hobs, do you?
But it's been a while. Even two people who witnessed the same thing will have two completely different memories of it. Exactly, that's exactly the issue, is just because you were there and just because you witnessed it doesn't mean you actually know what happened, doesn't mean you actually remember it properly. That is 100% the issue with relying on eyewitnesses, and so I'm glad we're moving away from that. I'm glad that people are trying, finally figuring out that, oh, that might not be a reliable method to do this based on, but that doesn't help all the people who've already been in prison, right? That doesn't help all the people who've already suffered under the system. But that also doesn't mean you can't change it, right? There's this whole idea of, oh, well, other people have already suffered, so if we change it now, that would be unfair to the people who already suffered. That's not how it works, right? That's like when you talk about children and people wanting a better life for the children, like, that's how it's supposed to work, right? You're not supposed to say, well, I had to just suffer through mental illness, so it would be better if my child just did that too, not because it's better for them, but because, like, I had to suffer, so shouldn't someone else have to suffer? No, if we've got better things now to take care of that, then why wouldn't we want to take advantage of that and make it a better place? But there's some people are still so stuck on, I suffered, therefore someone else has to suffer too, because it would be unfair to my suffering if other people got to skip that. And it's such a weird mentality that I can't.
You won't wait for me, will you?
Can't really get behind, the same logic for college frat hazing. Yeah, hazing is...
Well done. You really taught
I'm
the
glad to
hogs a
see
lesson.
hazing is becoming
They'll
less
think
and
twice
less.
before they try stealing from me again.
I'm glad to see people are
Not bad.
seeing the harm in that.
Don't think it'll be easy next time, though. I suppose the trophy is yours then. For now. I've had enough of this. Maybe the guild has something
My
more
brothers
interesting
hurt
for
me while I was rushing, so I'm going to hurt you.
I'd better make a
Exactly.
move now and
Terrible
check on the
human
damage.
logic. Terrible logic. Alright. Failed the boast, but we still got a tooth and some gold. So I guess we'll take it. Alright, we're gonna go to town. We're gonna sell some stuff. Maybe buy a house. We got a bunch of emeralds we don't need anymore. We're going to teleport to Bowerstone. Vandalism of someone's property is not tolerated. Well, we will not be vandalizing, so that is okay.
Stay within the law.
It's almost night, so I think everything is going to be closing, so maybe I should find the tavern and sleep until morning.
Nice to see you.
Ready to
Yes,
help?
let's trade. Will you buy my gems for way over cost? No, you will not. So we're gonna wait. We're not gonna sell to you.
You look strong.
Looking to hire a swordsman.
See you again.
I remember this being a funny part of the game. If too many people start to like you, they will like swarm you, and then you can't do anything because you won't be able to move around because like they're just surrounding you. So I remember that being an issue, that you would get like stuck upstairs because all the people would follow you up the stairs to tell you how much they love you, and then you would get stuck because you can't move anywhere. Alright, the camera is wonky. Camera, move back a little bit, thank you. Alright, blacksmith. You gonna... Is your shop not open yet? There we go.
I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
Will you buy my gems? No, he only buys weapons. Okay, so he wants the iron longsword. We'll sell that to him because our steel longsword is better. We have no need for the axe or the pix hammer, so we can sell all that. Have no need for that. Alright, we need to find someone who's going to purchase our gems for a fair price. So,
Sky is...
who will that
woe is
be?
me. My son is poorly. It's me boy. My poor little boy. We were on a picnic at Lookout Point when he found these strange mushrooms. The witch in Bowerstone Key says we shouldn't worry, but she needs more of the mushrooms before she can cure him.
Okay.
I would find them myself, but I need to look after Aldi. Please, could you help us?
Alright, so that's the second person who's requested that I find mushrooms, so I guess I need to go hunt down some mushrooms somewhere at some point. Let's see if we can get a less evil haircut.
Greeting.
Yes. Okay, so we need a haircut that gets rid of the scariness modifier and potentially gives us a alignment modifier. Looks like maybe baldness. Less scary. We're gonna go bald. Beards are evil, apparently. But a sheriff mustache will give us attractiveness. It's scary. Alright, so we are now more attractive and less scary. And now we got the hearts forming everywhere. Do you see those on the mini map? They're popping up everywhere.
Oh, he's that chicken chaser. Look at him go.
I'm pretty sure there was a jeweler somewhere around here, isn't there? Won't they buy my jewels?
Can I interest you in
Maybe you.
serve you?
Will you buy emeralds? That's a pretty good profit. That's a pretty good price. But he won't buy them either. Bummer. We will find someone to buy those. We will make some money.
Yesterday, I saw Twinblade.
At some point. I am not going to lose money on that.
Known as Chicken Chaser, I believe.
Try flirting, offering gifts, and using other attractive expressions. If it works out to a relationship, can get married, buy a house, lots of good stuff. But this is not why we're here. We were here to make money, and we have failed to do that. So let us grab a quest and move forward. Still got a little bit of time. Alright, take that quest. Rank up. Excuse me. I think if I remember correctly, as you up your strength, doesn't your like physique get better? Don't you like get more ripped, more abs in this game too, which was kind of a cool thing as well. Alright, sell me a title so I am not Chicken Chaser. Let's see. Ooh, Avatar. That's kind of a cool. Liberator, Druid, Ranger, Rune Master, Hood, Saber, Pie Master, Chicken Chaser, and Arseface. What a title. Excuse me. I kind of want to be known as that, but you know, we're trying to be a saint, we're trying to be a good person. So let's go with Avatar.
There are more bandits around these days.
Let's make sure that we equip that one. I forgot that was a title you could get. What a title. Incredible. Where is my equipment? Here we go. Don't need the stick. We got that stuff. We got that. Guild seal, money bag, key. Oh, a treasure clue. We forgot to look at this. You're not going in circles, but riddle me this. Repeat the last clue, and you won't go amiss.
How may I help you today?
I don't think that did anything for us. Alright, and where are we going? I keep forgetting what I'm doing. Okay, so we need to go back to Oakvale.
Nice to see you.
Oh, I can boast on my quests, because I didn't do that. Take no damage. Do it without killing a single bandit? I don't even know how you would do that. Let's do kill all the bandits. Yes, that seems like a good boast to have. Alright, let's teleport over to Oakvale. Maybe we can find someone there to buy the gems. I mean, I bought them from there, so maybe now that a day has passed, they'll give me a good price. We'll see. We will see. I love the games that are just like merchant simulators. Like back in the day, Sid Meier's Pirates, and there was like a space trader where it was all about you just fly from location to location and you're trying to make as much money as possible. That's like a great genre of game. The
Please obey the law
buy
while
things
you're
for
here.
cheap here, sell them for more over here, or you know, become a pirate and just burn down villages and make money that way. I absolutely love that style of game. Alright, this person will buy my emeralds, but I only make 100 gold off of each. I mean, only. Could certainly still do that to make some profit. This guy's probably got way better armor for me, so it might be worth... Maybe I should sell it and upgrade my armor. That might be the move here.
Do a special offer for you, sir.
Don't you wish merchants worked like this in real life, though? Like, I just bought these from him yesterday, and now they're worth $1,000 more. Like, I'm pretty sure that is not how the economy works, but I'll take it. Let's buy some armor.
I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
Let's see. Strong protective or bright chainmail. That's the one that makes you more just. I'll have to buy that. Dave's hat. A man called Dave once wandered around Albion with boxes covering his body. One day, he was down by the Oakvale docks and was mistaken for a package and was shipped off to the Northern Waste and was never heard of. Is that a Minecraft hat? Is that what that is? I'm pretty sure that's a Minecraft hat. I didn't know that was in here. That's pretty cool. Buy the Bright Villager shirts, Bright Chainmail shirts. Bright chainmail gauntlets. We're almost out of money. We're not going to be able to afford chainmail pants. That's like 2,000 more gold.
There are more bandits around
Okay. Chainmail helmets, chainmail gauntlets, and chainmail shirt. And we'll need to make some more money. There we go. We're halfway there. People are still falling in love with me, so I guess I'm not too scary. Was Fable released by the same studio that did? No, because Mojang only made Minecraft back in the day, so they must have had some sort of connection. Was it because they were like Xbox, or I wonder how and why that exists.
Lovely.
Emmy's here with the hydrate. Oh, hydration. The perfect water bottle for hydration. Maybe it was added in an update. I'm confident that had to be added in an update. I don't think that was in the original at all, so it had to be something of an update. But I don't know when, I don't know why, or I don't know how. So, still a cool little
You need
thing.
to sneak past those bandits to reach their camp. If any of them see you, they'll raise the alarm and lock the
Sneak
gate.
past the bandits.
And if that happens, you must stay hidden for a short time before the gates.
I don't think I'm going to sneak past the bandits. I boasted that I was going to take them all out. Emmy, if you're still here, are you going live today with all your crafting stuff? Alright, let's sneak up on this guy. But we're not going to sneak past him. We're going to...
Intruders, shut the gate!
Oh no, I'm locked out. But, I don't think that's going to save you from me, my friend. And problem solved. I know it says I have to hide like a short while to open the gates again, but like if everyone's dead, who is out here tattling on me? Maybe gonna go live, you gotta do your chores first? Yes, we talked last night about holding each other accountable and doing more on our weight loss journeys and all that, so we're gonna be trying to walk more, trying to do more to be active and hold ourselves to like our intermittent fasting and all that. So we're trying to be on top of it. So we'll see how well that actually goes today. Today is day 1, and day 1 is always the hardest. Okay, so apparently I was wrong. Apparently they're just going to send more guards out of the gates, so maybe I can hide here when they come by and let them just sneak past me if I'm... Yes, this is clearly the most sneaky position. Maybe over here. Like a little... yeah. Let's hide right here. Let them pass. And then sneak in.
Where the hell's the guards? Get more men out there!
Quick hack though for unlimited bandits if you want to farm up your Halo and you know, become the bandit slayer. Apparently there's unlimited bandits who spawn here, so that's pretty cool. Okay, those guys are going by. How do you sneak past this guy? Okay, I call shenanigans. That guy just walked right up to me. I was in a hidden place. Apparently I'm going to have to be smarter than that. Do you guys have a treadmill? I've seen people live stream themselves just walking on a treadmill and working out to keep themselves accountable with gift incentives, of course. I wouldn't want anyone watching me work out, but maybe that's something to think about. We do have a treadmill. It doesn't work super well. I went for a cheaper treadmill, and obviously that was a mistake because it doesn't work all that great. Like, it doesn't support someone of my size walking on it, so I kind of want to get one of those bikes and do... I know it's like all the rage right now. The people are doing the Peloton bikes.
Intruders, shut the
that like you have like the racing on them, as you could do like the bike races and compete with other people across the world to see who can bike the farthest or win the races and all that. That kind of seems like fun, so maybe something like that. But also those are like, you know, $5,000-$10,000 bikes for a bike that just sits in place. Doesn't seem like the most smart use of money, I guess I would put it, especially because like I was just talking to Emmy about a camera, and like I found this camera that I really want to get, but you know, dropping $3,000 on a camera and a drone just seems like so much money. And since my business hasn't made any money yet, like wasting that much money on something, like, is that really a smart move? So going out and buying a $5,000 bike that doesn't go anywhere, when we're just talking about not buying a $3,000 camera until I make some money off of it, you know, they don't exactly add up. You bought an elliptical off of OfferUp for $50. How was OfferUp? Because I actually found the camera that I want on OfferUp for $1,000 when it's regularly $3,500, and so a part of me is like, is that a scam? Like, I've never used OfferUp, so these guys are just hunting me down. That is unfair. I'm really worried that it's a scam, but I'm trying to also figure out, like, how could it be a scam if there's protections in place, and if you don't like what you get, you can send it back in 2 days. Like, what is the risk? But at the same time, like, it's one of those things where you're told if it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true, right? And getting a $3,500 camera for $1,000 with lenses that are $2,000. That is clearly a too good to be true deal. You got to be careful so you can get scammed on there. How do people scam you on OfferUp? I would definitely like to know more about that, please. I just checked the time though. So if you send a message, I'll read it in a second, but we're right at prayer time and ending time, so let me do that for us really quick. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us thy... Oh, I lost my place. Give us our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Well, I guess I'm not getting into priest school. I forgot our basic prayer. And thank you, Lord, for this blessed day. Thank you, all that you do for us. Today we pray for those who are currently hungry or food scarce. We went by some food places for food banks yesterday, and they were completely empty, completely barren. Lord, help those who are currently hungry or facing food shortages to find food, to find their next meal, and help us as their brothers and sisters in Christ to recognize the need. You put in the Bible that when you were hungry, we fed you. That is the example you've set for us. So help us as Christians, as Catholics, as followers of Christ, and as your children to recognize the need in our community and bring forth food and compassion for those who need it. And Lord, I pray for those who have no one left to pray for themselves, those who are currently in purgatory. Help them to come close to you, Lord. Help them to get past purgatory and into your ever-loving kingdom and spend all eternity with you. All this we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. I can't believe I forgot that prayer. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible today. Good news is, I don't think there's such a thing as a bad prayer, right? God loves prayer no matter what. So, for something like that, you need to tell them to meet you in a public place, have them send pictures of items, make sure that they're a verified seller. So they're doing shipping. So that's one part of it, is like they're shipping it, so there's no meeting the person, there's no seeing it ahead of time. It's all shipping, which means you pay beforehand, as well as they are not a verified... It says they're a verified seller, but it's a brand new account that has 0 sales. So that makes me really, really skeptical of it as well. That, like, it's a brand new account, they're only selling one thing, and they're selling it for $4,000 less than what it should be. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't trust that either. That's definitely, like, red flags everywhere. But on the other hand, it's what I really, really want. So I really want it to not be a red flag. You know, I really want it to be real. But yeah, everything is screaming scam. So I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna have to let that one go by and just accept that never actually existed, as much as I want it to. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. I got to go to work. Have a happy Wednesday. We'll be here again tomorrow morning. Thank you, everyone, for joining me, and have a wonderful day.